Hey y'all, so I know it's been a while since I've done a video, so I decided that today I wanted to do a video. Wow, welcome to September and welcome to the new Monday message series, I Deserve, dot, dot, dot. So, last week I encouraged you all to think of some things that you think you deserve. And when I was in church, something came to me, and that's what birthed today's message on I Deserve. So, today is I deserve to wait. So in service yesterday, one thing that stood out to me, my pastor shared it, and of course, I'm going to include the link to the sermon to this, but he said that, you ready? The season of revelation is not the season of manifestation. And when he said that, it was like mind blown, okay? All I kept thinking was, I am 35. I just turned 35. And I have been waiting my entire life to finally get to the point where I am now. I am in a career that, to be perfectly honest, I did not think I would be here. Did not see this happening at all. Like, if you would have asked me when I was in elementary, middle, high school, college, pick one of them colleges, I would not have told you that I would become an educator, that somehow I would be teaching teenagers, albeit anything, especially business. Like, what? Never ever saw that for me. But God had different plans. And as I sat in service yesterday, all I could think of was how every step of my life has led me to this point, and how God has revealed many, many visions to me. Like, I dream. I'm a dreamer, literally. Like, I go to sleep and I have dreams, and I have no control over them, and sometimes I speak those dreams out loud to people, and it has, it's cost me relationships, it's cost me friendships, because I'm speaking out of turn. And I like, my mind is just all over the place trying to grapple with this. So the first thing I think about is what happened to me as a child. Like, pretty much everyone knows that I am a rape survivor, and that furthermore, my rapist was one of my older brothers. Everyone pretty much knows that about me. Like, it's all over my website. But what most people don't know is that I had written my brother a letter this last time that he was in jail here in America. I wrote him a letter, and in the letter I detailed, how I felt like I was Joseph from the Bible. Not Jesus's father Joseph, not that Joseph, but Joseph from Genesis. Because there were many things that had happened in the course of my life, at the hands of my family, and I felt like those things happened, but it's okay because God is still using it for his good. Well, this sermon series that my pastors have been coming from, Emblems of an Endowed Existence, this last one from yesterday that my pastor wrapped up, essentially what I gleaned from it is that, yeah, all those things happened. Joseph got set up in, a place of high importance, but it wasn't for him. It wasn't for his glory. It wasn't for his good per se, but that it was all for God's good, and that ultimately God is still in the back, and that there's still a story that's happening that we may not be able to understand at the moment. Well, in processing that, I realized that every detour, every delay, everything that I thought was about Michelle has absolutely nothing to do with Michelle. Very little, in fact. Like, it's still all God. So that's what I'm working with today. And as I work within that today, all I can think is, my God, like, you are really an awesome God. Like, it's amazing to me how you can just pull everything together and cause everything to literally work together, not for my good, not for their good, but for your good, God. And I'm so grateful for you. Today, beloved, the only thing that sits on my heart is that I deserve to wait. I deserve to wait and see what God is going to do. Because right now, things may look really, really bleak. I may be in a pit. I may be in my own, experience, which may not be the best. But at the end of the day, you're still going to get the glory, God. You're still going to be magnified. You're still going to be exalted, and people will still come to know you. And that's pretty much all that I can hope for. That's all that I can pray for as I go through. That's it. So today, beloved, I want to leave you with a couple things. First, trust God in all things. I mean, I don't think we can say that enough. I don't think there's any variation of that would ever be too much. Like, trust God. He is the only person that can bring us through. He is our Father. He is our Abba. He is our Creator. And thereby, that's who you turn to. Like, if you had a design, like a little thing that you picked up from IKEA, like, would you turn to Best Buy to ask you how to put that thing together? No, you would turn to the instructions from IKEA to know how to put that thing together. So same thing here. Like, we can't turn to other people and other sources to help us understand what God is doing in our lives, because it's what God is doing. So he's the best person for us to go to understand what's happening in our lives. Next, trust the process. Like, God is infinitely wise, and in his infinite wisdom, I promise you, like, there is a whole reason that, you may not be able to understand right this minute, but there's a whole reason and a purpose for everything that is happening. So after trusting God, like, trust his process. Trust that he is going to be doing something far beyond what you can understand, what you can comprehend in the moment. Just trust the process, okay? And then I encourage you to wait. Wait with anticipation, wait with expectation, wait with hope, wait with faith, wait knowing that God wouldn't put you through all of this for nothing. Like, understand that he's going to get the glory. Someone is going to benefit. Like, people are going to come to know God through you because of your situation, whatever it may be. Just trust and hold on to him. Let him carry you through. Trust the process, and then just wait. Just sit back and wait, okay? Okay. So as I prepare to wrap up for today's Monday message and just like leave some wisdom with you all, I want to stop here for a second and just say that I have had a rough 35 years, okay? What happened in my childhood was devastating enough. Elementary, middle, high school. Yeah, those were some really, really hard years. Very, very hard years at that. College. I legitimately don't think my life started getting better until I was 30 years old, so 5 years ago. So one thing that I'm trying to do for myself is to be easier on myself, in realizing that for 5 years, because I don't think I started living until I was 30. So in 5 years, I've come a pretty long way. There have been some highs in those 5 years, and there have been some lows. But I am where God needs me to be able to do what he needs me to do with the people whom he needs me to do those things. So I'm trying to extend grace. And I say all of that to say, wherever you are, wherever you think you should be, trust God, trust the process, wait with anticipation, and sorry, like my hand is shaking. Extend grace. Extend grace to those around you. Extend grace to yourself. And again, trust God. Trust the process. Wait with expectation and anticipation. I love you all. Have a great day. Happy Monday.